Hello everyone, it's Evelyn. Thanks for joining me today. I have another doll unboxing and review for you, and it's probably going to be my last doll unboxing for a while. I'm all dolled out, and now I'm going to start paring down my collection a little bit. I've been holding on to some dolls that I should have sold a while ago, so that'll be my new focus. But I really wanted Truly Me 109 so that I had a face mold in every single skin tone that there was. Obviously, they don't make Kaya's skin tone for the Josefina mold unless Josefina is the same skin tone as Kaya, but I've been told that she's not. And the reason for that is that I'm creating an in-depth doll feature guide. It's going to be a PDF. I am basically just working on it when I get the time because it's a lot of effort and a lot of work to do, but I wanted to be able to take my own pictures for that, and I thought it would be fun to be able to showcase one mold with every single tone. So that's what I've done here. That's part of why I got my CYO doll Wren in the number 30 tone in this mold, and I am excited to show you this doll. Obviously she's not keeping this wig, and you'll see in another video what I end up doing with that, but for now let me go ahead and show you Truly Me 109 and let you know why I think she is actually pretty underrated. So I had originally intended to get Truly Me 80 instead of 109 for mainly the eyes. I much prefer brown eyes personally as a light-eyed person myself. Light eyes are beautiful. This doll's eyes are beautiful, but there's just something about brown eyes that just draws me in. But ultimately I decided to go with 109 because she has better face paint, and I have a use for the wig that she has. I really do not like this wig on her. I think that it washes her out a little bit. I don't really quite know what they were doing with this one other than it's, got pink highlights, so it's, attractive to kids. In fact, my daughter prefers this doll to 108 because of the wig. It's just very appealing to kids, I think. But 109, she has a lot of potential. I'm a huge fan of the new eyebrows on the Josefina molds now, and I don't actually mind the eyelashes being painted on, although I might get rid of the lowers, but they're not the worst. I think that they look just fine on her. And actually, this wig that she has, although it does wash her out, is a very nice wig. It reminds me a little bit of like the old school ones, the older American Girl wigs that had bangs. It's just really nice. I'm glad that they have some dolls with bangs, although I'm not a big fan of the way that they have styled them. But overall, it's very silky and gorgeous, and I love the highlights on it. Here she is out of the box. She is absolutely gorgeous. Her left eye might be looking a smidge to the left, but that is something that I've seen on a lot of other Josefina mold dolls. One thing that I wanted to point out is she does have that shadow underneath her eyelashes, just like Makena and I think Maritza have. I'm not a huge fan of that, so I might end up removing it, but her lip paint is stunning. I just love this. And her outfit, don't like this one at all. I'm not going to go into too much detail on it. It's got hideous pattern clashing going on, but look at that hair. Those highlights in it are super pretty. I'm so glad that they're adding more dimension to their wigs. I'm a huge fan of this. Even with the pink, I think it looks great, but those curtain bangs, this texture, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just so silky and shiny and smooth, and it's so fun to play with. I just love it. It's nice and thick, but it's not too thick. I can really tell that my daughter's going to have a lot of fun playing with this hair and, braiding it. It's going to look really fun with all of the highlights. So I think that it's really fun. There are a lot of baby hairs in here, which is good. It'll cover up the wig cap whenever you do hairstyles. I'm sure that this wig is going to be put into pigtails quite a bit, and that's going to look great. I'm going to go ahead and change her right on out of this outfit. I really despise this one for some reason, even though I'm a big fan of florals. And I'm going to stick her in this cozy sweater from an old Truly Me outfit. The only thing about this hair is that it really does limit what I feel like I can put on her. Like, I feel like I have to be really matchy-matchy. I feel the same way with Corinne, but luckily her collection really matches with her hair. And I suppose luckily for this gal, pretty much everything American Girl makes is the same pink. So, you know, it kind of works out, but it does feel limiting, and I don't like it for that reason. But that's not to say that you have to be matchy-matchy. That's just kind of what I like personally, is to match it and for it to go well together. But I think she looks a lot better in this. I think she looks really cute in this pink cozy sweater. So here she is all dressed up. And now for the fun part, we're going to compare her to some other dolls. So first up, I have my CYO Wren. 109 is skin tone 35 and Wren is skin tone 30. So I thought it would be fun to compare those two. And next is 108, who is tone 25. They are both so cute. I just cannot deal. But they actually look very different. 108 does have more full lips than 109. 109s are darker and a bit more shiny. And here she is with Evette. They both have the same eye color and the same kind of shadow on their under eyelashes. They do also seem to have the same lip shape, although of course 109s are a bit darker and more shiny, same as compared to 108. It's kind of interesting how a lot of the face paint seems a bit shiny on the darker skinned dolls, as you can see here with Makena as well. Here she is with Truly Me 112. I mainly wanted to compare their lip colors. They are definitely more different than I originally thought. Here she is with Lila, per a request from someone on AGIG. And lastly, here she is with Claudie. Out of all of the dolls that I compared her with, she honestly didn't really look too much like anybody else. She's a very unique doll, and even the ones that I thought that she might look kind of similar to, like Wren and Truly Me 108, and as you can see here, she really doesn't look like them much at all. They obviously share a face mold, but that's about where the similarities stop. Alright, so before I close out the video, I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys my overall thoughts on her. Firstly, as a mom, I personally think that this would be a great starter doll for a child. I think that the wig is perfect for that. It's got that fun pop of color. It's going to be really fun for them to style because it has a really good length to it. It's not too long like Kanani where it's just going to be a mess, but it's not so short either to where they can't do anything with it. So because it's not going to tangle as much as maybe a curly hairstyle, I think it's perfect. And although it does have the bangs, I think that that is going to make it even more fun for them to style. The wig, absolutely gorgeous, fun to play with, but I just don't really think it is the right wig for this doll. I think that with her coloring, it just doesn't complement it. It washes her out instead, and that's pretty disappointing. It kind of just seems like they slapped a wig on this doll and did not put that much thought into it. Her gray eyes, they pop against her deep skin. It's a gorgeous combination. There's no doubt about it. It gives her a very unique look. It's just not super common to see this eye color in darker skin tones, which means that unfortunately she's not going to be a lookalike to a lot of kids with darker skin. And although it does seem like they're trying to get away from these dolls being lookalike dolls, they want them to be more like friend dolls, I still think a lot of kids are going to want a doll that looks like them, especially kids that don't exactly have as many options as people who have lighter skin. Her face and lip paint is much improved from Truly Me 80. I love it, especially the lip color. She does not look, again, as washed out as Truly Me 80, but for some reason it's really shiny and I'm not a huge fan of that. Lastly, she would make a wonderful addition to any collection as is, but I think that she has so much potential if you can re-wig, and I'm actually about to show you just a little sneak peek, and if you follow me on AGIG, you've already gotten quite a bit of a sneak peek of what she looks like in other wigs, and let me tell you, she is stunning. So overall, I am so happy that I have her. I would recommend her to you, especially if you are a parent looking for an American Girl for your child. This would be the perfect one. Here is your little bitty sneak peek of what she looks like in a darker wig. Gorgeous, right? Can't wait to show you guys that full video coming soon. But that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you have already hit that subscribe button, thank you so much. And if you haven't, I would love it if you would consider doing so. That said, we will chat again soon. But until then, be sure to take care of yourselves. Bye, guys.